Huntsman Center on the campus of the University of Utah, the site of the 2024 5A basketball tournament. Our coverage here on KSLSports.com is the exclusive online home of state championships. Dusty Lidster and Dane Stewart. Our commentary, as always, presented by Heidemann and Associates. Our coverage this week is brought to you by Nutricost. At Nutricost.com, go to the website, put in the code UtahMade, get 30% off your supplement order. I'm always talking about I use amino acids, the BCAAs. I use trimethylglycine, also known as TMG, creatine as well. But all that on Nutricost.com. Our matchup, West versus Wasatch. These are two teams that got, Wasatch been in 5A. West got dropped down to 5A. You know this West team really well from last year, Dane, and it'd be fun to watch Coach Junior Solove's West Panthers today.
Yeah, it will be. You look at two programs, obviously had great years. You've got a region champion in Wasatch, and you've got West that, look, they can score. And they're young. It'll be interesting to see how that matches up today as that West defense flexes its muscle here early.
Garner with the turnover, come back the other way, and it's Kylie Falatea. Yes, that Falatea family with the lay-in. The Falateas love to play for Coach Junior Solove.
I think I would love to play for Coach Junior Solove.
I like to broadcast for Junior Solove.
That's fun, too.
We do his football team. We did basketball last year. They probably work it out this year. They send that ball out. And how about the uniforms for Wasatch with a little bit of that, I don't know what that is on the back, because that shot does not go, and the 2-0 start here for the Panthers. That's Tua sends that ball into the corner and a turnover. But Tia Pan, nice job of jumping around and making the pick there. Ashley Garner, leading scorer for the Wasps. Been a while since you and I called the Wasatch Wasp girls basketball game.
It has.
Kimberly Parker was playing there when we did last. That 3-0 good from Peyton Banky, but then the board and stick. That's Fili Liava.
Saw Banky in the Utah top 50 this year.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Yeah.
We did a lot of games there in that.
We did.
Tia Pan misses on the shot, rebound, and now it'll be Peyton Banky come back up the floor. Head coach of Wasatch is Audrey Hole. As that ball gets away. That ball in the corner.
Nice pass.
And a nice find inside. And the field goal there for Sweat. And it's a 4-2 start for Wasatch.
Yeah, Leah does a good job of just identifying that little slip. And the threat of pass that it will be handled and finished. Nutmeg. That's what we call it up in Idaho.
What is that?
Through the legs.
Okay. I was trying to think through what we saw in our eyes and then try to make our...
You're like, a pass is called a nutmeg? When did that happen?
I didn't know nutmeg was in turnovers. As there's a shot, a little too strong. Oh, how about Garner coming in for the board and the putback? Ashley Garner.
Yeah, averages a double-double this year for Wasatch. 19 and 11. Love the way she flew in on that play. She's been all effort here in this first quarter and gets the deflection there.
Deflection leads to the turnover to Banky. Over to Bank. And down the floor with Peyton. Come off the screen. Going to pull on the 3. Back rimmed. Gets the board. Lava'a could not get that one. Garner battling down low. And I'll tell you what, our officials have been extremely consistent. They're not easily blowing whistles around the rim.
Too many opportunities there for Wasatch if you're a West fan. You have 3, 4 rebound and second, third, fourth chance opportunities. Coach Solove, his group, I don't know if they can win this game if they allow Wasatch that many looks on possessions.
Latu sends that one back out on the drive, and Tua turned away. Goes right in to Spiriton. And Spiriton with the block.
Spiriton, just a freshman.
when I was in high school and Wasatch was in 3A, Wasatch always had bigs, big bigs. That ball gets inside, and Ashley Garner lays it in, and a timeout on the floor for Coach Solavi. It's a Utah Facial Plastics timeout of 4:23 left in the first quarter, 30-second timeout.
Yeah, I don't know, what inspired the move from Plain City to Heber City, but all the bigs, all the posts, the 6-footers have all gone up to the mountains.
Have you seen Heber City?
I have.
Wasatch in the area. Talk about getting to Lehigh at the moment. Remember, Lehigh was 8A, and then 5A, and then 4A, and then bounced back and around. Took them a bit to kind of get settled. I'm waiting to see that with Wasatch because they've gotten kind of thrown around quite a bit in realignment.
Yeah, that's true. And it'll be, I think that school's approved. I think it's being built currently. So it'll be interesting to see the impact that has on Wasatch athletics, not just girls basketball, but across the board.
Trying to remember if it's on north or south side of town, too. But if you haven't been to Wasatch High School, by the way, you should make a trip.
That is a nice building.
When I was in high school, it was a nice building, but now it's like, wow.
Yeah.
It's the corner canyon of the west side of the mountains, or east side of the mountains.
They don't have a beautiful dome.
That's true. That is very true. Yeah. There's a turnover. Well, they don't have the arcades either. Send that ball out. The 3 on the way, and good from Bank. And they're calling Peyton Banky down there, so I'll go with Mr. Jeff. Banky with the 3. Got to get the Falatau, or Satawala's right there. It is. Satawala's got to get going. That's KK. Cadence Falatea hitting the 3. And 11-5, the start for Wasatch.
Yeah, good start for the Wasps.
We're going to have a foul on the drive.
They just seem a little quicker right now, don't they?
They do. A little more sure. They're going right to where they want to go. And here's the thing for West last year in 6A. They played in a region where they weren't overly tested, and they found a test in the state tournament. This is a much different situation this year. Their region is difficult.
Yep.
They had to go through a lot of teams with 9-3. And so they're more tested this year than last. And this is an extremely young team still. On the drive, Banky blocked away by Falatea. She didn't agree with it.
Yeah. She did not.
At all.
Another look here.
Falatea's first and the second team foul.
It's a lot of basketball, but I think that offhand came in on the hip.
Was the free throw good there for Peyton Banky?
Wasatch subdivision number 23. Pili Liava'a. Replacing Tate Miller.
Fili Liava'a. There we go. Liava'a. Tell you, when you hear your name said by Jeff over a speaker, it doesn't matter if it's wrong. It feels really cool.
It does.
Well, it was Dusty Lightser. It was still like the coolest thing ever.
It's the only person Dusty's ever given a pass to.
It's absolutely true. There's a out of bounds, or maybe a foul here to West on that play, and the foul is charged to Kylie Falatea.
That's her second personal and the third team foul. Out of bounds, Wasatch.
So out of bounds on Wasatch, and it'll be
substitution number 2. Sia Hall.
Sia Hall will come on.
Replacing Candy Falatea.
Coach Solavi is taking the hat off. The flat brim is gone.
Yeah, I don't worry about guys taking off their suit jackets. Well, the hat taking a rest right now. Only 3 seniors on this West team. That ball tipped out of bounds and will be West basketball.
Last touch by Wasatch.
I'll start one possession at a time. That's a nice job. 3 Panthers there. We're going to make that entry pass a challenge.
Garner tried to sell it. Oh, I thought Pan wasn't going to be able to crowd that. She did get it. Fire that to the inside. Back out to Pan. Long on the 3. Falatea with the rebound. Tapasoa is fouled on the take, and Jersey Tapasoa will be at the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good recognition there by Tapasoa. Knows that she's got Spiridon with kind of back to where she's at. So You have an opportunity to try to utilize a quick step as Speriden's trying to race back defensively. It really puts the defense in a tough position, and a nice play made there.
So Jersey Tapasoa makes the first.
Substitution for the Panthers, number 11, Tiana Faw. Into the Wasatch lineup, number 35, Danielle Gardner.
Tiana Faw comes in, and Tiana's missing her sister's swim meet. Olfa Faw, one of the best sprinters in the state of Utah, as that ball tipped out of bounds by KK Falatea. I normally get to see mom and dad and ask them, hey, what's going on? You know, not happening at the moment. But her sister Olfa is extremely good in the pool. So 13-6 with 2.5 left in the quarter. Peyton Banky. Send that ball up top. Leah Va'a forced that shot up. Thought she'd get a foul call. Did not. And the ball will go back to West.
You see West defensively a little more comfortable here as this quarter's gone on. Starting to get some stops.
West would like to get this game going up and down a little bit. They got to get, but best way to do that is get the ball taken out of the net. If Wasatch is getting their possession by taking the ball in the net, you can speed them up. But Wasatch right now, they've got this game where they want, as Jersey Tapasoa can't get that one to go. And a rebound on the backside to Danielle Gardner.
That's good work, though. Stick with that. Go right inside. Couple power moves, getting to the rim.
Danielle Gardner on the baseline to Leah Va'a on the baseline drive. Can't get the finish. Rebound to Sia Hall. Could get the floor. Here's Tua. Try to fit that outside. Good hands by Wasatch and a steal by the Wasps. Mia Martinez is set to check in for Junior Solovi at the next dead ball. Try to fit it in. We got a foul on the pass away from the ball. See if we get a look at it.
Foul on number 4, KK Falatea. Her first and the 4th team foul.
Yeah, tough to tell there.
Into the lineup for Wasatch, number 32, Ashley Gardner.
We're not that close, so
we're 22.
Fit that ball in. Could turn around and score. Miss on the bank shot.
Oh.
Hall just gets that tipped right back to her. Sent back out for 3. Falatea knocks down the triple.
Nice 3. And West probably fortunate. Wasatch goes right back to the inbound on the offensive end. And when we talk about West, this defense, they're starting to get more confident. Hands in passing lanes, shooting lanes, even there. We'll give it up.
No, the ball goes out of bounds. The ball back to West with 44 seconds left. So if you haven't seen West basketball, Mia Martinez, who just checked in. Oh, sorry, that was Alioni Hamilton. My bad. She's a shooter. This ball rotates to her. She's putting it up. That's Tahu or by Tuha. That ball goes inside, hanging on a pivot. Couldn't get the shot to drop from Tiana Faw. The rebound and a foul. Could have put Fina Tuha at the line for 2 free throws with 24 seconds left in the quarter.
Really like the take there by Faw to start it.
Number 35.
Missed it. You see West on the offensive boards, keeping it here.
The second team foul.
We didn't get a chance to see Junior Solo V. When we get these tournaments going, it's hard to go over, and we used to do this. Go down and talk to coaches for every game. That just eats up any time you have just to kind of get your wits back after calling a long game. I'm trying to see if Latu, if she started, she came off the floor. I just don't remember. As that ball goes in and out. Garner tracks down the rebound. 18 seconds left in the quarter.
You don't want that zone to fall off too early.
Yeah. Geike on the drive, short, rebound, 2 seconds. 1 second. Didn't get the shot off, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Falatea makes it, but it was late. But at the end of the quarter, Wasatch leads 13-10. You're watching the 2024 5A State Tournament. Commentary presented by Heidemann and Associates. Our coverage brought to you by NutriCost. Go to NutriCost.com, use the code UtahMade, get 30% off. We'll be back with the second quarter after this. Welcome back into the Huntsman Center. Dusty Lister, Dane Stewart. Let's get to our trivia question. Brought to you by Dane Stewart.
Okay, the
last couple
have been a little tough. We're trying to lighten it up for you for these Handles gift cards. When was the last time Wasatch advanced to the semifinal? Last time Wasatch advanced
in any semifinal
for girls basketball.
Yeah, but just any.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's an underlying there's an underpinning to that. So there's a reason why these questions come.
I'm aware there's a tie to that, so I try to find the tie.
Yeah.
Did I mention the tie earlier? Is on the drive, Leah Va'a blocked away.
Depends.
Okay.
At times you have.
3 is a little long there from Banky. Saved in. How about the effort there?
Boy, head first into the board.
It's zero concern for her own body.
Yeah. Where's player safety on that one?
I'm glad
nice block.
It's swatted away. I'm glad we don't have reviews for that. How did the wall treat her? Go down the baseline. Nice ball fake by Tua. And the finish. Pretty ball fake. And now a traveling violation. Payne Banky. Or probably that was Leah Va'a.
Yeah. Boy, it felt like Wasatch, the way they came out, was getting everything they wanted, Dusty, and it has certainly changed. You talk about a little step through there. Great play. Momentum is turning sides here.
Corner 3 from Falatea. No. Rebound to Pan. Drive and Tua turns it over. Hey, Banky with the steal.
Yeah, good alertness there by Banky.
1 point advantage. The 3 on the way and good. Peyton Banky from downtown. And it's a 4-point Wasatch lead.
Nice shot by the junior there.
Oh, man, hitting the deck on the travel or on the dribble. And now a jump ball there on Sia Hall.
Possession West. Substitution for the Panthers, number 3.
So Kylie Falatea comes back on as Sia Hall will come off the floor. Ball inbounded to Tia Pan holding up top. Now Tua. Falatea. High post to Tina Fa. Tina with a nice ball fake. Got her off her feet and one. Nice take and make by Tiana Fa.
Whenever you go against those zones, you always look to get that ball. High post, free throw line. And how about the little hesitation at the end by Fa, just waiting for that defender to get up in the air. And it's strong enough to finish through the contact.
Second quarter at the line. Fa for 1.
And Fa misses the and one. The rebound collected by Spearden. Two-point lead for Wasatch. Spearden is looking inside to Garner. Leah Va'a on the drive, terminates into the corner to Banky. Kate Miller turns it over. Rebound, or probably loose ball was taken by Falatea. She lost it out of bounds. And the ball goes back to Wasatch.
Nice pressure by Miller there. See, sometimes it's more. Oh boy, that hand got in there to knock that away.
Substitution number 13.
That was more of an unforced error just due to the pressure, but Miller was able to knock that free. Nice play.
Go high-low into Garner. And that ball out of bounds. Sent off Wasatch. Or probably off of West, rather.
Yeah.
Wasatch thought it was off of Wasatch. Quickly inbounded. 3 from Kate Miller is good. Big 3 by Kate Miller. There's Tiana Faw. Tiana turnaround, crawls off the rebound, taken by Garner, and now a foul to West. I think it'll be on Tiana Faw.
Number 11, Tiana Faw. Her first personal.
Ready for a fun fact?
I love fun facts.
Wasatch only has one player in that wears a single-digit number. It's the lowest I've ever seen. 1 on their varsity roster. I've never seen that before.
I think I did a game recently where it was everyone.
Everyone was double digits?
Yeah.
Interesting. All take and make by Peyton Banky. Or probably by Fili Liava'a. The ponytail's getting me. Here comes Falatea. Send that ball to the corner. Back up top. Falatea will pull for the long 2. No. Rebound to Fa. She goes back up. No. Tipped around. Fa tried to save it in. That's out of bounds. I'm going to say West basketball. Saying out of bounds off of West.
Yeah, I thought this might have been out off of Fa. Right there.
Oh, works itself out in the wash as Pan goes and tracks that down. Falatea off on the 3. And the rebound to Garner. Garner on the push. 21-14, Wasatch. They jumped out to the early lead, and they're controlling this ball game. That'll be a 3 on the way from Miller. No. Rebound. Chased down by Garner. Garner back up with it. No. She stays with it, loses the ball out of bounds, and it'll be West basketball.
I'll tell you this, you got to love the hustle that you see from Wasatch because not afraid to go to the floor, try to do everything they can to keep a possession, save a possession. They've been very active.
Would you say they swarm?
You could say that.
Number 23, Tia Black.
So Wasatch leading 21-14. There's Latu, finds that ball inside. And it'll be a foul. That's going to put Tua at the line. So Fina Tua will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
I like that West continues to get this ball in the paint.
Wasatch.
Not falling in love with the long ball despite being down. It's, hey, we want to keep working the paint. We want to get it inside. Good ball movement. Get good looks from close. Be very patient.
Will be Fina Tua.
So Fina made the first. And the second. Garner got that over to Banky. So 5-point Wasatch lead. Garner to Peyton Banky for 3 short. And the board to Falatea and traveling violation. Didn't know if she got tripped up.
Yeah, I thought feet might have gotten. No.
She can't believe it.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah. Quickly back along the baseline. Liava'a, no. Garner got the backside rebound. Couldn't get it. And Falatea came away with the rebound, but he had the foul first on Mahala Spiridon. It was funny. It seemed as though, and we could have gone the replay, but what can you do? Garner and Spiridon kind of battling for that ball together.
Yeah, on the inside, but I love that Garner. We're talking about a power dribble, trying to establish position inside. Wasatch continues to go back to the inbounder on a lot of these inbound plays. Keep an eye on that as it goes on.
Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. You're watching the 2024 5A State Championship Basketball Tournament.
This is apple cider vinegar from NutriCost. This is apple cider vinegar from another leading brand. NutriCost has 500 milligrams of apple cider vinegar. So does this other brand. NutriCost is third-party tested, non-GMO, and gluten-free. This other brand? Well, we're not sure. NutriCost is also available at a great price delivered right to your door. NutriCost has over 500 different products for health and wellness. NutriCost, only what you need.
.332 left in the half. Dusty Litster and the well-traveled Dane Stewart with you. 3:32 to go before halftime. It's been a battle. West hasn't gotten anything easy. Nothing has come easy for West in this game. And Wasatch, it's kind of their game.
Yeah, really, both teams have had to work. And oh, how about that?
And that is Laite Latu.
Well, the Tua might have had momentum working against her, but need to get that right back to Latu for the nice finish.
Oh, Falatea thought she'd have a steal, but it leads to a bucket. That's Danielle Garner. Ball inside, goes back out. Falatea back rimmed. Rebound, and now a foul on the rebound. Going to be called on
Pan.
Number 23.
Yeah, Tia Pan.
West. It's her second personal and the second team foul.
That ball skipped across to Miller, taken away. Here comes Tua with out of the pack, and she lays it up and in. Fina Tua with the steal and the bucket.
Boy, didn't have a lot of room for that steal either. Just slipped through the backcourt of Wasatch. Shows some speed in the open floor. Both teams playing a lot of zone here in this first half.
Laite Latu getting called for the foul. She was moving on that drive.
Foul on number 32, Laite Latu. It's her first person.
Got a whole position there. Yeah? Do you agree?
2 shots.
I mean, I think she's there, but she doesn't take it very squarely.
Yeah.
I don't know that I see like a leg kick or anything, but there's enough contact there to disrupt the shooter. And so it's like you either got to be committed to the defensive positioning or you got to give way, right?
Yeah. Kind of got stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
Be either hot or cold. That's not part of our trivia stuff, so no cookies on that one if you know what I'm talking about.
We got cookies that are just sitting here.
Just sitting out. We got 8 cookies. 8 of them. There were 2 good quotes. As Pan on the drive. Got it to go. Tia Pan with a take and make. And it's a 3-point game. And on the drive, it won't go. Rebound put back up, no. Another rebound, no, to Garner. Danielle Garner gets the board and puts it up and in.
And the posts for Wasatch are just creating a lot of problems with their length and their hustle off the glass. And now a West foul.
The foul goes to Falatea.
Kylie Falatea. That's her third personal.
It's Miller again.
The 4th team foul.
Kind of drove into her there.
Lineup number 2, C.O. Hall.
So hand it back to now Garner into the corner. 3 on the way and good. Big 3 from Anna Greenwell. And then the ball out of bounds off of Wasatch, and it'll be West basketball. West keeps crying back in, and Wasatch pushes back up.
Greenwell doesn't average a lot, just 2.7 a game, but man, that 3, nothing but net. And we talk about the tough ends of the floor. that West End, it has not stymied the Wasps at all in this first half.
Send it up top to Falatea. KK sends it over, gets it back up top. Kind of stuck in the mud as the West offense and take it away. Peyton Banky on the run. Banky has it stolen. This is Tia Pan. Pan right to the rim. And the finish.
Here goes number 23, Tia Pan.
That's big for West just to stay within reach. That's, 4-point swing right there pretty easily.
15 seconds. 10 seconds. That ball stripped away. Good hands by Tua Fina on the run. That ball's out of bounds off of Wasatch. 4.4 seconds left.
I'll tell you, Miller is really good defensively.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how many times has she knocked away a pass, knocked away possession?
Oh, Tua maybe got to wait the extra step. That ball slapped away. And that will do it for the first half. At the end of 2 quarters, it is Wasatch 30, West 24. You're watching the 2024 5A State Basketball Tournament. Our commentary presented by Heidemann & Associates. Go to utah.law to find law office nearest you. And also brought to you by NutriCost. Go to NutriCost.com. Over 300 supplement products available on NutriCost.com. Use the code UTAHMADE for 30% off. We're at halftime. We'll go to the break and be back with halftime shows after this. Welcome back into the Huntsman Center. Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart with you, set for second half action. The winner moves on to the semifinals on Tuesday. They will take on the Springville Red Devils. This will be a lot of fun. Our next 2 games come up after this one will be Bountiful and Brighton, the reigning 5A champions. And then Box Elder. Some new blood here.
Yeah.
Box Elder going to be taking on Olympus.
Yeah, hope to have 2 good games in that one. Of course, Brighton, young, Bountiful, good. So
yeah. And remember a few years ago, last time we were here, Bountiful was young.
Yeah.
As there's the steal. Latu thought she'd be able to get that one off, but a strong finish by Garner.
And that's one where if you're West, you're almost get a defensive stop. Have a chance to come down, but giving that up.
I'd say Latu misses on the shot and the key. That ball goes out of bounds. Both officials aren't sure. And since they're not sure, let's take a look on our replay and see if we have a look at it. I'm not sure who this goes out on.
Out of bounds, West ball.
It's a coin flip.
And they went to West. Then that shot is no good. Rebound to Latu and a fresh 35 seconds in the key. Falatea, nice take and make by Kylie Falatea. And that's where I'm surprised West. I thought they'd pick up a little more full court on that. There's Leah Va'a. Gonna hold out up top. This is now Leah Va'a. Gonna pull, back rimmed, rebound, still loose. Tua comes away with the loose ball. Now the foul gonna be charged to Wasatch.
Wasatch foul on number 33.
It's on 33, Bailey Sweat.
Sweat's first team foul.
Danny, you talked about this earlier. These are 2 very young teams who will be back next year. 2 seniors on Wasatch, 3 seniors on West.
Feels like all of 5A's young. Feels like we've said that every game today, doesn't it?
It does. Because you even think about, we'll see Bountiful next. Harvey's coming back next year, unless she reclassifies to go play volleyball at Texas.
Then Satwala, isn't she a sophomore?
They have a sophomore and a junior. Kylie is a sophomore. Cadence is a junior, or KK, which goes by. Skip that over. Banky, 4-3. Peyton Banky.
Number 24.
Had a good game.
Wasatch has shot the ball from long range really well today. They were 4 of 9 in the first half from 3. Banky hitting one there.
Number 10.
It's been a differentiator for the Wasps.
That's your first.
As Falatea off the screen, send that ball out. Cadence can't get that one to go. Rebound to Pan. Fresh 35 again. Fina Tuha sends that up to Falatea. Fina with the pump. Now the drive to the rim and the finish.
Number 14, Fina Tua.
She's had a good game,
She
Fina
has.
Tua.
Yeah, that's a nice job working right through the paint.
Inside out. The jumper from Miller is good along two. And a 9-point lead for the Wasps. The Wasatch Wasps lead by 9. And now a foul. That's going to be called offensive foul on West. Okay. So the foul is on Tina Fa. Timeout, full timeout taken here by Junior Solavi. Just curious of, I wasn't a lot down that one.
Yeah.
So let's take the timeout, full timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching the 5A state tournament.
This is apple cider vinegar from NutriCost. This is apple cider vinegar from another leading brand. NutriCost has 500 milligrams of apple cider vinegar. So does this other brand. NutriCost is third-party tested, non-GMO, and gluten-free. This other brand? Well, we're not sure. NutriCost is also available at a great price delivered right to your door. NutriCost has over 500 different products for health and wellness. NutriCost, only what you need.
5:21 left in the third. Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart again, a 9-point Wasatch advantage, 37-28. But again, as we mentioned, nothing's come easy for West. Wasatch has done a nice job of controlling this game from the onset, Dane.
Yeah, they have. And I think, West has done a nice job of responding. They haven't played poorly.
Yeah.
It's just been opportunities that have been left. As you see the defense coming up right there.
Great jump, and Kylie Falatea not going to be able to get the run out there as that foul's going to be called on Peyton Banky. Good job.
Open path.
No, they were back. You had Garner was rushing.
Oh, we need to look at that.
Yeah, hold on. Apparently, in the Big 12, you can be open path and you're just trailing and you can start making a play on the ball. As long as the guy actually got hit in the eyeball. As Falatea too strong off the window. That ball's loose into the hands of KK Falatea.
Lift away there.
And Kylie turns that one over. And Garner is going to draw the foul. Let's see who this goes on.
Just trying to get that over to Pan, I believe. Again, you see that length. It's being disruptive. It was not Pan there. It was Fa that they were trying to get that over to.
Number 3 on Tiana. Banky sends that over to Miller. Miller down the baseline. Wow. Nothing there. Down the floor, Falatea. Falatea for 3. Cadence couldn't get it. Rebound. Sent back out. Pump it. Drive it right down the boulevard. A little too sharp off the backboard. Kylie Falatea with it. Oh, that could be jump ball.
I'm shocked they did not call it technical. Shocked.
I feel stunned.
Shocked.
But that was a full-on two-handed.
Full on.
Substitution number 35, Gardner.
Wow.
And here's your part. Remember this for later. If it happens again on the other end of the floor, if you call it or not, you're giving a freebie. Yeah.
Woo.
So if West has something happen, like, put this one in the bank. Tuha on the drive, sends it out to Fa. Tiana on the drive, can't get it, a little short. Rebound to Garner. And now up the floor with Liava'a. That's Liava'a. Now outside, here's Miller. .12 seconds on the shot clock, down to 10. Banky sends it out. Miller going to jump it and score it.
Field goal by number 24, Cleveland Banky.
Boy, everything on the exterior there, and Banky does a great job of coming around, recognizing he's got some help.
Number 10, Will.
Outlet to Miller, who's been great defensively today, but hits a nice pull-up.
Pan misses on the 3. Inside to Falatea, and KK gets the foul. Going to put her at the line to shoot 2. This foul will go to Danielle Garner.
Number 35, Danielle Garner of Wasatch. That's her second personal in the 4th team foul.
I'm still just shocked on the, and I don't want to just keep harping on it. The bounce ball.
Number 12, Jersey.
If that was a boys' game, I think we would have like
Replacing Tia.
setting a. We'd have a meeting both benches and all kinds of stuff. Just a little stunned by that.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree.
Quick level by KK Panthers.
KK hits both free throws, and it'll be 39-30. Wasatch with the lead. As Ashley Garner will come back on in favor of Mahala Spiriton.
Mackenzie Richards.
Mackenzie Richards comes on for Leah Va'a. There's Peyton Banky. The left Miller open. Miller sends that ball out to Richards. And now Banky going to the hole, and then the call could be called on Tia Pan.
I was really excited to see the posts for Wasatch today.
Tia Pan.
How about the guards? I mean, Banky's been great. We talked about Miller's defense. The guard line has been solid today as well for Wasatch, and really complete team.
The free throw missed. Lonnie Hamilton comes on for Tia Pan. Oh, the free throw good. So lead to 10 now for the Wasps. Inside out, 3 on the way from too high is good. I feel like the three-point shooting will get going sooner or later for the Panthers. Just hasn't fallen.
Yeah, it needs to. Again, trailing for the majority of this one, they've got to find that long range. They shoot the ball well. They really have not shot it well here today, and that's got to change.
Number 24.
Paid Bakey. A little floater just falls ever so softly into the rim.
I mean, I see why she's a top 50 player, right?
Absolutely.
Do a little bit of everything.
Falatea, extra pass to Hamilton. Sends it back up top to Tua. Hamilton, corner 3. Off the mark and rebound to the Wasps.
I actually kind of knew immediately that one was offline.
Banky inside. We're going to have a carrying violation.
Substitution number 23.
First one today. Took 6 games.
Number 23.
The first call today.
Bunch of people that yell at the sky. And like, in my day, I remember having a leader, one of the things I was part of, that said, John Stockton carries every time he comes up the floor. I don't know why they don't call it. It's like, we'll move on. Like, he didn't carry near as bad as Gary Payton did.
Oh, don't you.
On the drive and make, that's Jersey Tapasoa. 7-point Wasatch lead. Leah Va'a. Over to Banky. Banky drives at Tuha. Got past her. Tuha with the steal. Nice play by Fina. Now ahead, you got the Falateas. Kylie floated up. No. And they're going to give the block to Danielle Garner.
Boy, Wes thinking there's contact there. I think that's after that ball's away. If we're in the regular season, that's a foul.
I think. And again, this is how every game's been today. Give the officials credit. It's been wildly consistent as Leah Va'a step through, no, gets her own rebound. And that ball is blocked away by Tapasoa. Pan to Tapasoa, ball slapped out of bounds by Ashley Garner.
Panthers ball. Wasatch substitution number 20. Anna Greenwell. Replacing Billy Leavata.
So Leava'a will come off the floor. Seven-point Wasatch lead. Drop it inside. Jersey goes up against Garner. Garner blocks it away.
The length on the interior. It's been there all day. Problematic. On the glass blocks.
6 seconds. 5. Kind of bailed her out at the end there. Absolutely. Wow, that was good defense all the way to the very end. And Tia Pan right there.
Yeah, there's not much of a shot there. And you see both those arms kind of come down and around. It's a tough way to close out the third.
A little bit of that turn, too, right? Kind of.
Well,
turns, so 3.3 seconds left as the free throw is good. If it was 3.7 seconds, I would talk about a bull named Fu Manchu, but didn't quite get the opportunity to do that. What song? Pat McAfee singing that song to Jeremy Piven this year. Is that song, or probably there's a lane violation. Name of the song and who sung it? Who sang it? Hit us up. 3.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu. You get a 4-pack of Crumble cookies. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. And that'll do it for the third. We go to the fourth and an 8-point Wasatch lead. You're watching the 2024 5A State Championship Basketball Tournament on KSLSports.com. We'll be back with the fourth quarter. Start of the fourth quarter. Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart with you again. Our coverage brought to you by NutriCost. Go to NutriCost.com and place your order. Over 300 supplement options on NutriCost.com, a Utah-made company. Proud to support Utah athletes. Use the code UTAHMADE. Get 30% off your order at NutriCost.com. As getting things started is Ashley Garner. And the lead goes back to 10.
Yeah, so much on the perimeter for Wasatch as they've gotten into their offense. That time you just curl Garner around. Catch West. We're not quite expecting that. Nice finish there for the senior.
Tua sends that ball up top to KK Thalatea. Mia Hall, who just checked in during the break. That ball gets away, tracked down by West. Back up top, Thalatea. Surprised and pull on that one is Tua inside out. Good look, Mia Hall. Long. And the rebound goes to Kate Miller. 3 on the way and good. Anna Greenwell's second 3 of the second half. And a lead now 13 for Wasatch.
And that difference has really been there the entire game. You talk about the three-point shooting, 44% in the first half for Wasatch, 29% for West. And I think we've only seen those numbers get further apart in the second half.
Oh, absolutely. So thank you with the foul. It'll be a inbound here for the Panthers.
Number 23, Billy Leavata. For West, number 23,
and Fina Tua. Fina over Thalatea. Off on the threes. Things are just not falling for the Panthers in the second half.
Yeah, quick one and done there.
As Peyton Banky's been outstanding today. Send that ball over to Miller, who has had her moments of shooting the ball extremely well. Banky up the screen of Garner. Peyton inside out, Miller. Leava'a can't get the long 2 to drop.
How about the hustle?
Absolutely. And that ball's on the ground, jump ball. Possession belongs to West.
That was Gardner.
I mean, that's the epitome of what Shooter is saying in the movie Hoosiers. They'll get caught watching the paint dry. And everyone kind of watches the ball hit the ground, someone's going to grab it. They got got. Right?
They got.
Yeah. That's it. It's been a long day. On the drive. Oh, it goes in and out for Tua.
I thought she came back in play.
I thought she came back in as well. Let's take a look here if we get a good look.
Well, I don't think that foot was down yet.
Yeah, she's got to reestablish. Good catch by the official. Just got that into Garner. Can't get the layup to go. Get your own board, and the foul to KK Falatea. Is going to put Garner at the line.
You see some heads being hung a little bit.
Wow.
I don't want to say set again, but West just knows the way the shooting's been today. It's a tall task ahead of him here.
And Garner misses the first. And checking in now
Number 20.
is Greenwell, who has been a very good shooter in the second half. And the free throw off the back of the iron. Back over to Falatea. On the drive, Fa sends out. Tuha to Pan, cross court to Falatea. Fa terminates, back out to Pan. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Falatea floated and score it. Nice take and finish. Kylie Falatea, and a timeout to Junior Solavi. 5:10 left. It's a Utah Facial Plastics timeout. We'll be back after this break. 5:10 left in the fourth quarter. The winner moves on to the 5A semifinals on Tuesday. We'll have those games right here for you on KSLSports.com. The winner will take on Springville. (48-37). Wasatch has controlled this game. Not only they dominate, they have controlled this game as that ball is out of bounds off of Miller. And it'll be Panther basketball with 5:02 left.
Not out of the realm. But you don't have a lot of empty possessions left if you're West.
And they got to get him going. KK Falatea, 4-3. So you got to hit three, speed him up, get the ball back. Miller, out the ball ahead to Greenwell. She mishandles it, and the ball goes back to West. Can West find some rhythm?
Boy, fortunate, because Greenwell was all alone, and you see a timeout being taken. I think a good timeout here for Wasatch.
The first timeout of the day for Wasatch, and it is a full timeout. So full timeout, we'll be back.
This is apple cider vinegar from NutriCost. This is apple cider vinegar from another leading brand. NutriCost has 500 milligrams of apple cider vinegar. So does this other brand. NutriCost is third-party tested, non-GMO, and gluten-free. This other brand? Well, we're not sure. NutriCost is also available at a great price delivered right to your door. NutriCost has over 500 different products for health and wellness. NutriCost, only what you need.
4:38 left in the fourth quarter. West gets the ball back. Down 8. They need buckets. Hamilton pauses, pulls a little long. That's saved in twice by Falateas. Shot clock's not reset. Hamilton switches sides. No. Tipped out by Falatea. That should reset the shot clock.
Should have, yeah. We'll take a timeout here, but
they're saying,
yeah, that was an official's timeout, I believe.
33 seconds on the shot clock. Good job of getting that squared away. Big possession here for the Panthers. Inside out, Hamilton. Falatea on the drive. What a tough shot. Kylie Falatea. And it's down to 6.
Here come the Panthers.
Miller, cross court. This is Garner, way up top. Waiting for that trap to come. She terminates. Leah Va'a going to hold up there. Just a 2-possession game. Leah Va'a drives on Hamilton. And a foul on the drive here on Hamilton. Let me see some contact here. Honey Hamilton called on the foul, her first personal foul. But it resets the shot clock. Just a second team foul on the Panthers. Not going to hurt them. Quickly inbound into Garner. Garner leaves it short. Rebound to Tuha.
Yeah, that shot very flat Could see kind of the defense in the air. I think it impacted the confidence going up there for Wasatch.
Kylie Falatea comes to get the ball, down 6. Kylie into defenders, then she draws the foul. It'll be just the second team foul on Wasatch. It'll be inbound along the baseline for the Panthers. So Leah Va'a picks up the foul. Number 2 on Feely.
Substitution for the Wasps. Number 35, Danielle Gardner.
Off the screen. KK Falatea off the front of the iron. That shot looked good. Garner goes down, but saves it to Leah Va'a. She tries to throw it up the floor, and you're going to get a foul on the pass. Let's see if they're going to say she caught her arm.
Yep.
KK Falatea of West.
That kind of plays preventive carryings earlier.
Oh, there's a steal to Kylie Falatea.
And where's this been for West all day?
Yeah.
Huh? Last couple of minutes, they looked like a different team.
Kylie inside and gets the floater. And it's a 4-point game.
Continuing with the pressure here.
Especially the big in the court. Garner throws this one near side. Gets it back inside, spins to the rim, and scores. It didn't have to be pretty. It just needed to end in points. And Garner just showing that she's got nerves of steel, not getting sped up in this whole possession.
Yeah. That's one where you kind of get caught because you're trying to take away that advance and allow the slip through there from Garner.
And we'll stay here. Again, this is Utah Facial Plastics timeout. I want to thank Utah Facial Plastics, their support of our coverage here from KSL Sports Rewind. Get a consultation. And all that, if you're losing your hair, you're getting nervous about it, you want some hair restoration options. Well, Utah Facial Plastics is more than a facial plastics operation. They also take care of hair loss. They do all kinds of things to help you feel better, including medical needs. So if you have deviated septums and other things, Utah Facial Plastics is there for you. And as I mentioned, get little wisdom lines. You want them taken care of. They take care of those with injections as well. 801-960-3137 for Utah Facial Plastics. .241 left in the fourth quarter. This Wasatch contingent trying to help their Wasps who are wobbling a little bit. This could be down to a 4-point game, potentially a 3-point game. Tua hands back to Kylie Falatea, who's had the hot hand. It's been terrific off the dribble. Falatea drives at Garner. Wrap around. It's KK Falatea. In and out. And the rebound taken by Garner.
Boy, that was halfway down.
You felt all momentum was jumping into that shot. Now the West Panther fans trying to make their voices heard. Leah Va'a pens that one back. Long 2. Back rim. Tipped around. And taken by Fina Tua. Off the screen, Fina sends that one out to Pan. Straight ahead, Katie's Falatea, no rebound to Fina Tua. Fina back down the lane, put it up. No foul call, and the rebound to Wasatch. We say be consistent. It's been consistent.
Yep.
West has one foul to give before the bonus. Wasatch does not need to be in a hurry. As Banky goes and tracks that down. Leah Va'a. Oh, nice hands by Tua. Gets the steal. Garner giving chase. Tua gets off her feet. Garner tipped it with her foot. That ball's loose. Tracked down to the corner. Saved in by Miller. And the Falatea stepped on the sideline.
Wow.
What a series of events. And we don't have a great look there. As the rotunda gets right into that corner.
60 seconds.
A 60-second timeout. After that one, we'll take it to 102 left in the fourth. We'll be right back. 102 left in the fourth quarter. Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart with you. Want to thank our friends. You know what time it is, Dane? We're almost into March. And what is spring in Utah?
It's like winter part 2, the comeback of the cold.
And you want to win that battle, Igloo's there for you.
Yeah, it's what you need. I mean, look, you're going to be spending a lot of times at baseball, softball, lacrosse, soccer, and you don't want to get caught in a rainstorm or a snowstorm or a windstorm or a whatever storm. You want your Igloo. Go to Igloo Outfitters. That's IGLU, igloooutfitters.com. Use the promo code REWIND for $20 off so you can stay warm for winter part 2.
Garner inside to Garner, and the 2. The lead now 8 for the Wasatch. There's Kylie Falatea. Send that ball to the corner. Open look. Fina Tuha. Short. And the rebound to Wasatch. And now the foul given to Fina Tuha. And that'll be team foul number 4. And Wasatch can feel it.
Yeah.
It can answer your trivia question from earlier.
Yeah.
2007?
No.
Her first in the 4th team foul.
2019.
Oh, 2019. Okay.
But in that semi, they lost to East. The Falateas.
Why didn't I think you did those games? I was in the middle of a couple of things.
That could be true, yeah.
I was like, why don't I remember this? But I think you and Amy Dorier did
Yeah.
those.
Yeah. So there you go. Talking about the Falateas at East, Falateas at West. Yeah.
Same family. Brothers, they're all sisters. So the free throw line goes Wasatch. Missing on the first. Second free throw, good. Danielle Garner, the younger sister, makes it a 9-point game. Kylie Falatea sends it over to KK, hand it back. Now near side to Tua. Now the open 3 from Pan is good. And a timeout to Junior Solovi. So Tia Pan splashes the 3. We'll show it here on the Utah Facial Plastics replay. And remind you, coming up next is going to be the reigning 5A champion, Bountiful, taking on
number 20.
upstart Brighton. We got to see Brighton against Bingham. So that's completely indicative of who Brighton is. Bingham that night shot the lights out. But this should be an interesting matchup with Taylor Harvey and crew.
Yeah, I mean, I think, when you look at this Brighton team, they probably don't have the size across the board to deal with Bountiful. But, I mean, as we've seen, there's other ways you can combat that, and they like to get up and down the floor as well. So can they match pace and tempo with Brighton or with Bountiful? I think Bountiful's offensive versatility is going to be a problem for a lot of teams. We'll see what Brighton tries to do. They got a lot of youth there, Stevens and others, so should be a good one.
I'll be coming up next. Right now, it's a 6-point game in favor of Wasatch. Banky just got that in. A ball slapped away by Falatea. They're going to have a foul first. So they're walking up the floor for free throws for the Wasps. So Kylie Falatea picks up the foul.
That's her 4th personal.
Number 4 on Kylie.
Shooting 2 shots. Moving Anna Greenwell.
So Greenwell to the line. Remember, Greenwell made those 2 big threes in the second half. Back rims the first.
Of course, should this margin or difference hold, you'd have another matchup of Region 8 teams.
Very true.
Wasatch and Springville.
I always forget which region Wasatch gets put into. As back rims both of them. And now a foul on the rebound. That'll be just the 3rd team foul on Wasatch. Now remember this, at 19.5 seconds, West has to score quick because the clock will not stop on a made bucket. So if they hit a 3, they'll have a way to stop the clock. They need to get the ball inbounded, try to get the steal to then take a game-tying 3. I'm not a mathematician, but I know this has to be fast.
And no timeouts.
Kylie Falatea in and out, rebound, and now a foul on the board to Wasatch. So now you're kind of in a catch-and-shoot situation with 11.4 left.
23, Billy
Yeah.
Vela.
Because anything through the bottom of the net with more than 6 seconds, you're going to run out.
KK Falatea off on the 3. The rebound loose. Taken by Wasatch. And now the foul given to Kylie Falatea. And I believe that's number 5 on Kylie. And the Wasatch Wasps are going to punch their ticket to the semifinals for the first time since 2019. I get the $10 gift card.
Will they be open when we leave tonight at 9:30?
Close at 9. Redeem those $10 gift cards at only at the 114th South location at Fort Union or in Ogden. Thank our friends at Handles for supporting what we do. So Kylie Falatea has fouled out of this ball game.
Good game for the sophomore.
At the free throw line will be Caden Miller. Shooting.
Talk about the youth on this West team. They'll be back.
Only a couple of seniors.
Yep.
West.
Yeah, Hamilton won. Misa's won.
That's it.
Yeah.
As Miller makes the free throws, an 8-point lead for Wasatch. Congratulations to the Wasatch Wasps. They're going to go to the semifinals, as that will do it. Count the bucket, but it's Wasatch walking to the semifinals with a 55-50 win over West. Dane, your thoughts? And a selection of a Heidemann and Associates player of the game.
Well, I thought the intensity Wasatch came out with and really kept for a majority of the contest was the big differentiator. Love the push from West late. Just not enough. And I think it's, a lesson in playing through the full 32. Wasatch did that, and it's a big reason why they come out with a win. My player of the game, boy, this is tough. A couple different ways I could go. Yeah. I don't know. I'll go with Benke.
I think that's after I was to go. We let Kenzie Valentine bounce, so she's not down there to do the interview. But I agree with you. Peyton Benke, our player of the game. Again, final score, Wasatch 55, West 50. Congratulations to Wasatch of punching their ticket to the 5A semifinals. And our Heidemann Associates player of the game, Peyton Benke from Wasatch. For Dane Stewart, Austin Bigelow, Vince Francis, and Bauer Anderson, I'm Dusty Lidster. Thanks for joining us for watching KSL Sports Rewind's coverage of the 2024 5A State Championship Basketball Tournament on KSLSports.com. As always, we're presented by Heidemann and Associates. Our tournament coverage brought to you by NutriCost. Go to NutriCost.com. Use the code UtahMade to get 30% off your order. We'll see you back on Tuesday if you're a Wasatch fan. Coming up next, Brighton and Bountiful.
This is apple cider vinegar from NutriCost.